Alright guys, how are we doing tonight? Tonight, I'm actually not doing a review. Tonight I am actually going to be ranting a little bit. Um, and here's what my rant is actually going to be over. Uh, I'm a little bit sick and tired of these shops that are trying to pass clones off as legitimates. I'm going to give you a few examples. This also goes for the wholesalers. I know there's some wholesalers out there that have some of these Plumbell clones that are trying to pass them off as originals to the shop. Okay, it's not a very smart fucking thing to do. I don't mean to be a dick about it, but in a way I do. Because really all you're doing is screwing your customer at the end of the day, and at the end of the day, it's not a smart thing on your part. And it goes for the same thing for these shops. If you're gonna take, say, something, for instance, like this K-Fun, and order a clone and try to pass it off as an original, the only thing you're gonna do is piss your customer off whenever they do find out. I actually called a shop here not too long ago. I had been searching around for another DNA 30 device, and they were trying to pass off a clone as an authentic DNA 30 device. And I kind of got a little bit standoffish with the guy on the phone about it, because you're taking something that's not made as well in some of the cases. It doesn't have the same protections that, say, a legit DNA 30 does, or a legit SX330 does, and you're trying to pass it off to somebody for the same price. You know, it's not a smart way to do business in general. And I mean, really, what good does it help? It puts a few extra dollars in your pocket at that point, but in the long run, whenever your customers find out what you're doing, the shady ass shit that you're pulling, the only thing it's going to do in the long run is lose you a repeat customer. So, in people like myself, people like, Matt from Suck My Mod, and Grim and Rip and Phil, whenever it comes down to it, even Dimitri, the Vaping Greek, we find out you guys are doing this, we're going to call you guys out. We're in this, the majority of us are in this for you people out there. We're looking out for you people. So if we see these companies do this, we're going to call it out. All I can say is make sure you do all your research whenever you are going to get something, like that, so the specifics on what to look for. I know sometimes it's damn near impossible to tell, but I mean, there are subtle little differences that you can look for whenever you are doing it. And I mean, to the guys that are doing this, I mean, it's even going to the point to where some of these places are cloning stuff like this and, passing them off to their shops that are original. I mean, all you people make more trouble in the vape world than what should be there. I mean, come the fuck on. I mean, I know there's a cheap route to do it, but don't screw your customer at the end of the day. I mean, really. It's just one of those things that gets under my skin. It gets under a lot of other people's skins. And it's like I said, as reviewers, we catch you doing this shit, we're going to call you out on it. I'm not going to call the shop out by name, but you know who you are. If you're watching this video, you know exactly who you are doing this. So, don't. Because we're going to call you out one way or another if we find out you're doing it. It's just not smart business in the long run, guys. Use your fucking head. I mean, I don't mean to seem like such a prick coming off in this video, because normally I'm not. But it really pisses me off whenever people try to screw you guys. You know, I actually like talking to my viewers. You know, I like interacting with them. I like trying to help them as much as possible. And for people to do that, all I can say is, guess what? But that's just my 2 cents on it. And yeah, I know I'm an asshole. You know, I might get blasted for this video, but at the end of the day, I don't tend to get involved in any drama in the vape world, you know, whatsoever. But at the end of the day, I am fully fine with taking the drama that's going to come from this video, if there isn't, if any does, you know, because at the end of the day, don't screw your customers. You guys have a good night and vape safe.